Hi everybody, this is Bogus Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Marvel Select Infinity War Captain America figure. So before we take a look at Captain America, let's take a look at all of his accessories. And I gotta say, he comes with a lot of accessories. Most of it is just alternate hands, but still, I love how many accessories he comes with. So first up, he comes with this base. It looks pretty good. It looks like grass. It has a lot of paint variation to it too. And he really can't stand on it because these pegs are really short and stubby. See, it doesn't really want to go on there. Let's try and line this one up. See, it just doesn't even want to go in his left foot. I've had more luck getting the right foot to peg in there, as you can hear. But still, it's pretty troublesome trying to get him in there. So you really can't stand him on the base. I mean, well, on the pegs. If you're standing him just on the base, he stands just fine, but on the pegs, he doesn't. That's kind of funny. So, now, let's go over all of his alternate hands. So, right now, he just has his relaxed hands on. Let's go ahead and pop them off. So, he comes with the relaxed hands. He comes with these open hands. And the painting on all of them is kind of, it's not the best. As you can see, the dark brown is showing through there. You have a little bit of red on the fingers there. And on some, like the brown will be showing through the skin tone more than others. Like on this hand, it is really bad. So, none of the hands are really painted that great. Maybe they should have just cast them in the skin tone color and painted the brown over. I don't know. But there he is with those hands. And these all port in and out very easily. I do like that. I don't feel like I'm going to tear the figure apart. He comes with kind of gripping hands. It's not very different from the previous hands. There. So there he has those. Like I said, they're not really different very much. There is some difference, but not very much. As you can see, the hands aren't painted that well. This the lighter brown is just everywhere, especially right here. Over here it's clean. On the left one it's clean, but on the right one I just don't even know what happened there. That doesn't look good. And finally he comes with the fisted hands, which I'm going to go ahead and put these on before. Now he comes with these gauntlets here, his Wakandan gauntlets. This is them when they're collapsed. And you just fit it over his hand like that. So you do put these on before whatever hands you want to put on with them. I leave the fisted hands on with them. So, oh, it's already on him. For some reason I thought I didn't put them on him yet. So there he is with those. There he is with the fisted hands on. And the fisted hands are probably painted the best. Because, you know, his fingers aren't out like that. But yeah, these Wakandan shields look very nice. They're cast in that navy color and have some black and silver painted to it. Yeah, the silver is not painted entirely straight. But it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, looks pretty good. And now let's go ahead and put the shields when they're not collapsed on them, when they're out. Okay, now let's put the shields over here. Now, getting these on him, they do have a tab right there that holds it on, because the end of it does go back like that, and then it comes out like that. So, getting these on, you do have to wedge his hand past that tab right there. This can be a little tricky to do. See, you do have to put a little bit of force into it. And I am afraid that I'll rip the hand right here. Or the wrist, I should say. I am afraid I'll rip that. So I wish they would have integrated that in there better. Because, I mean, once you have it on him, it stays. It will wobble a little bit. But for the most part, it stays. So let's go ahead and try to put this one on. And see, I bent this one just a little bit trying to get it on there. There. So yeah, it would have been nice if that tab wasn't there. There. Now he has all that on there. So taking a look at the head sculpt here. I am not a fan of this head sculpt. I mean, technically, none of the figures of Infinity War Captain America have a good head sculpt. I mean, the hair is accurate on this one. The hair and the beard is accurate. More so than the Infinity War Marvel Legends version. Actually, this is the one where I customized, where I made my own hair for him. And it doesn't look anything like it. I know it doesn't. Still better than what it came with, though. But yeah, this doesn't even look like him. Like, is it just me, or do I see a little bit of, like, Tom Hanks in the likeness there? Yeah, the likeness isn't very great. But the hair sculpt and the beard is accurate. And I like the paint variation. It has some light brown and some darker browns to it. But yeah, the likeness is not good at all. It's weird that they got the hair right. Like, Hasbro just didn't get the hair and the beard right at all. And this one does, but the likeness is horrible. And looking at his suit, he has a really nice texturing over all of his suit. And there you can see some rips in his suit there that exposes the scale armor. And like I said, he has that texturing on his suit throughout, and it just looks really, really good. And these Wakandan shields are also painted really nicely, and this is what should have came with the Marvel Legends version. I ended up cutting the shield down because it looked really funny, but that's how it originally looked in the movie, and then they added CGI over it to make it look like this. Not really sure why that happened, but there were some photos that surfaced that actually had Chris Evans wielding the shield that came with the Marvel Legends version, but they ended up adding some CGI over it for whatever reason. I do like how he has that wash of black over the gray and red right here. But one thing is it just me, or does he look like he has a belly? Like, maybe it's because it's shaped like this, like it's curved, but especially if you have him posed like that, he looks like he has a belly. Which, there's nothing wrong with that, but, you know, he doesn't have that in the movie. So, yeah, that's kind of odd. I think it may just be the pose that they have him in, how it's, like, curved right there, and his torso is straight. I think that might be what it is. But, yeah, he does look like he has a belly. And one thing that is annoying is in some areas, like right here on his torso, it's pretty glossy, and right here it's flat. And then on his legs, it gets glossy again, then flat, then glossy. I mean, it's painted pretty good, but I'm not sure why it's glossy, actually. It is better right here, but yeah, that could have been painted on a little bit nicer. And his boots have a lot of blue showing through them. And it's not painted good. I mean, it might look like a wash over it, but it's not. It's not painted good. The black is showing through because you have the brown straps right here, and then a gray wash over the black. But the black is showing through a lot. And another thing is his legs. His knees look like they're angled down. He looks like he has weird legs. Like his legs go like that. So yeah, that looks funny. Another issue is if you line the stripes up here, his feet are going to be facing out like that. Like his left foot is facing to the left and his right foot is facing to the right. And if you put them the right way, then his legs are going to be angled. And there you can see what I was talking about, how his legs look like angled. If you turn them to the side, it's really noticeable. So yeah, that's pretty weird. I feel like they should have added a swivel right here, a swivel to the boot. That would have solved the weird foot problem. So now let's go over the articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can only move back slightly, and he really can't look down at all. He can move his head side to side. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move out all the way. He has swivel at the bicep. Double-jointed elbow that can bend all the way in. He has swivel at the wrist that can move up and down and side to side. And all the articulation is the same for all the different hands. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm that can move back all the way. It can crunch forward, but that makes him look like he has a belly even more. He has swivel at the waist that can move slightly. He has those double swivel hips that can do a complete split. He can kick forward all the way, and he can kick back all the way. He has swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee, swivel at the ankle that can move down all the way. That can move down really far. It can move up really far, and an ankle rocker. But it still kind of looks funny to me. I think they should have really added a swivel right there, and that would have helped it. So now let's do some size comparisons here. Let's get him posed. And so this is a 7-inch scale figure. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends version that I slightly customized. And he is much taller than him. I might try swapping the lower arms to this one in the head. I know the head's probably going to be a little big, but it's still going to be better than my attempt, and even Hasbro's attempt at making an Infinity War Captain America. But there he is next to him. And here he is next to the only other Infinity War Marvel Select I have, the Marvel Select Thor. And I feel like he should be a lot shorter. Chris Hemsworth is like 6'3", and I think Chris Evans is like 6 foot tall. I want to say, I might be wrong there. But I definitely feel like Captain America should be shorter than Thor, because they're just about the same height. So yeah, I feel like it could have been shorter. So overall, this isn't a bad figure. If you collect Marvel Selects, it's definitely, you know, a good figure. And I feel like it's a little bit better than the Marvel Legends version, because some aspects of it are correct while others aren't. So I definitely do have my issues with it. I'm not going to say it doesn't have any issues, because it does. But I definitely think it's better than the Marvel Legends version. Maybe because it actually comes with correct shields and a slightly more correct head sculpt, I will say that. So overall, that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.